I learned your name from a beat-up radio, parked by the river where the streetlights hum. You sang about leaving with a half-full tank, about loving hard even when it's rough. My hands were shaking on the steering wheel, bills on the dash and a cracked windshield. But your voice cut through that small town night, said keep on going kid, you're still alive. I had dirt on my boots and doubt in my head, but something in your words made me stand up straight. Like maybe the fall wasn't the end, maybe the fire was just catching its breath. If the road feels long, let it make you strong. Every scar's a map of where you've been. Hold on tight when the lights go wrong. Love and hope are more than luck and win. Sing it loud till your chest feels free. Every dream's worth chasing, that's the truth. We're alive right now, come run with me. This life is loud and it's calling you. Saw you live in a crowded room, sweat on the walls and a shaking floor. You told a story about losing it all, then finding a reason to want it more. There was a couple in the front row crying, a kid in the back with his fists in the air. You said freedom starts with an honest heart, and love is a risk that's always fair. I thought about nights I almost quit, all the maybes I never tried. Your song hit hard like a promise kept, said the brave don't wait for a perfect sign. If the road feels long, let it make you strong. Every scar's a map of where you've been. Hold on tight when the lights go wrong. Love and hope are more than luck and win. Sing it loud till your chest feels free. Every dream's worth chasing, that's the truth. We're alive right now, come run with me. This life is loud and it's calling you. I've been down on my knees in the rain, asking heaven for a break, but I found it in a simple song, saying get back up for your own sake. We don't need gold or perfect plans, just a spark and a steady hand. Freedom's found in the choice we make, to try again, to stand and stay. If the road feels long, let it make you strong. Every scar's a map of where you've been. Hold on tight when the lights go wrong. Love and hope are more than luck and win. Sing it loud till your chest feels free. Every dream's worth chasing, that's the truth. We're alive right now, come run with me. This life is loud and it's calling you. So I'll turn it up and roll the windows down, let the melody carry me through. If I ever forget what I'm living for, I'll remember this song and I'll remember you. Alarm clock rattles, the nightstand loose. Coffee burns, but I drink it anyway. Bills on the counter, red ink truths. Another long shot just to make it through the day. The bus pulls up, rain on my shoes. Radio playing something from years ago. I look at the faces, tired like mine. All of us carrying what we don't show. Some days feel like pushing uphill in the rain. Every step costs more than you planned, but there's a fire still holding its place, deep in the calloused part of my hands. I'm still standing at the end of the day, bruised but breathing, learning to stay. When the weight of the world tries to bend my spine, I bend, not break, I take my time. Hear my heart hit loud like a drum. I'm not done, no, I'm not done. I fall, I rise, I find my way, still standing at the end of the day. Sign on an empty store says coming soon, but it said that for years. I call my mom just to hear her voice. She says keep going, I know it's hard, my dear. I think about dreams I almost quit, about not sleeping on the floor. Every scar's got a memory, every memory says I'm more. I've tasted failure, I know its name. It knocks real hard, it don't feel kind, but hope keeps tapping me on the shoulder, says get up kid, you're still in the fight. I'm still standing at the end of the day, bruised but breathing, learning to stay. When the weight of the world tries to bend my spine, I bend, not break, I take my time. Hear my heart hit loud like a drum. I'm not done, no, I'm not done. I fall, I rise, I find my way, still standing at the end of the day. If you're tired of being strong, all alone, if your hands are shaking, but you hold on, there's a million of us walking this road, turning pain into something brave. Let the guitars cry, let the drums hit hard, let the truth ring out. Scar to scar, this is more than a moment of pain. This is how we survive, how we change. We're still standing at the end of the day, cut but breathing, choosing to stay. When the world comes down with all its weight, we stand back up, we renegotiate. Hearts hit loud like a battle drum. We're not done, no, we're not done. We fall, we rise, we find our way, still standing at the end of the day. So when the lights go out and the room feels small, remember every wall you've climbed. You're alive, you're here, you've outlasted it all. Alarm clock screaming like a bad dream again. Coffee gone cold on the edge of the sink. Punch the clock, tie the boots, check the rent in my phone. Trying to look strong when I'm feeling warm, thin. Billboard smile, say it's all gonna be fine, but my hands are shaking, turning every red light. I tell myself, just get through today. One more mile on this cracked highway. I've been bent, I've been broke, I've been pushed to the wall. Every fall wrote a line on my face, but there's a fire that won't quit in my chest when I hear my own heart start to race. I'm still standing after the long week, bruised but breathing, yeah. Turn the pain into something louder. Let it rise when the world says stop. I'm still standing after the long week, and that's more than they ever thought. Mom on the phone says, kid, don't quit now. She's working late at the hospital wing. My best friend's truck won't start in the rain. We laugh it off like it don't mean a thing. I see kids on the corner chasing a dream with a beat up amp and a hope that's loud. They play till the cops say clear the street, but their song keeps going in the crowd. I felt down like a weight on my back, heard the word no more times then go. But the truth is written in sweat and time, and I'm learning who I am as I go. I'm still standing after the long week, bruised but breathing, yeah, I'm still here. Every scar is a line in my story. I didn't fall, didn't disappear. Turn the pain into something louder. Let it rise when the world says stop. I'm still standing after the long week, and that's more than they ever thought. Turn the guitar up, let it break the quiet, let the drum hit hard like a second chance. If you're on your knees, you're not done yet, you're just finding out how strong you stand. Singing for the ones who feel alone, for the nights that never seem to end. If your heart's still beating in your chest, you've got another shot around the bend. We're still standing after the long week, couldn't tie, but we're still here. Every step is a small victory, through the doubt and the fear. Turn the pain into something louder. Let it rise when the world says stop. Oh, we're still standing after the long week, and that's more than they ever thought. So play it slow, let the piano ring, strings hold on like a steady hand. Tomorrow's 15 in a borrowed car, radio cracked, speaker torn. Dad's old jacket, zipper stuck. Dreams were loud before the morning was born. The road signs leaned like tired friends. We sang along, missed every note. But those chords hit harder than truth, taught my heart how to stay afloat. From basements to big bright rooms, from busted amps to shining lights, we learned to stand when knees, when we learn love can last a lifetime. Turn it up, let it break us open. Let the drums tell us we're alive. These songs are bridges made of fire, crossing years, crossing lines. When the world feels heavy on our shoulders and the nights feel long and cold, we lean into the sound that says your dreams are worth the hold. I've seen a crowd with hands held high, strangers crying the same old tears. Gray in our hair, rings on our hands, still chasing the rush we felt back then. A single note on a bent up string can pull you back to who you were. Love written loud between the lines, pain turned into something sure. From first heartbreaks to wedding days, from goodbye songs to new hellos, every mile marked by a melody, every scar taught us how to grow. Turn it up, let it break us open. Let the bass shake the floor tonight. These songs are promises we kept through every fall, through every fight. When the world feels heavy on our shoulders and hope feels thin and old, we lean into the sound that says your dreams are worth the hold. Piano rings in an empty hall, strings coming like a steady hand. Crash hits hard, then pulls us through to where we finally understand. It's not about the stage or fame, it's a fire that never ends. A story told with 6 steel strings, passing on from friend to friend. Get up, let it break us open. Let the guitars cry and climb. These songs are proof that love survives every generation, every time. When the world feels heavy on our shoulders and the road feels long and old, we lean into the sound that says your dreams are worth the hold. So play it slow, then play it loud. Let it carry us back again. As long as there's a song to sing, we're more than where we've been. I learned love on a beat-up radio in my sister's room with the posters peeling off. First kiss happened between the notes, hands shaking while the record skipped and caught. We were young, thought the night would never end, singing wrong words like they were true. That song stayed when she didn't, still rings every time I feel blue. I've seen tears fall on a barroom floor, I've seen fists rise at a sold-out show. Different hearts, same open doors, when the speakers glow and the lights go low. These ballads and anthems carry the weight of love that stayed and love that broke. They stitch us up when we're not okay, teach our lungs how to hope. From bedrooms to arenas wide, we're not alone when the chorus starts. Every cracked voice, every raised hand proves music can heal a heart. I lost my dad to a hospital room. Last thing we shared was an old guitar. I played it soft in the parking lot while rain tapped time on the car. Met a stranger with the same old pain. We nodded like we understood. Didn't need names, just that refrain saying, hold on, you're doing good. I've watched the brave and the barely strong stand side by side and sing it out. When the world feels heavy and wrong, we turn it up, let it out loud. These ballads and anthems carry the weight of love that stayed and love that broke. They stitch us up when we're not okay, teach our lungs how to hope. From bedrooms to arenas wide, we're not alone when the chorus starts. Every cracked voice, every raised head proves music can heal a heart. There's power in a simple line, played too loud, played on repeat. It finds the cracks you try to hide and puts you back on your feet. We don't agree on everything, but we all feel the same song. For 3 minutes we belong. These ballads and anthems carry the weight of love that stayed and love that broke. They stitch us up when we're not okay, teach our lungs how to hope. From bedrooms to arenas wide, we're not alone when the chorus starts. Every cracked voice, every raised hand proves music can your song from a crackling radio. Late night drive, windows down, nowhere to go. Mama said keep your feet on solid ground, but the chords in my chest kept pulling me out. Posters taped with hope and tape on the wall. Every wrong turn taught me how to stand tall. I carried love like a match in the rain, kept it lit through the hurt and the strain. We were broke but breathing fire, heartbeats lining up with a wire. Every mile felt closer to the truth, that the road was leading me to you. Oh, sing it loud, let the walls fall away. Hands up, we're alive today. Love's a wild wind, let it run you free. If you stumble, stand and believe. We rise with the scars we earn, turn the fear into lessons learned. When the lights go down, we choose to stay. Wide open sky, we found our way. I've seen doubt try to shut every door. Cold stare saying, what are you fighting for? But your eyes said, I've been there too. We stitched our faith from what we've been through. Backroom stages, strings out of tune. Crowds of fire felt like a full moon. We played our hearts till the floor shook loose. Every chord a promise, every beat the truth. We were tired, but we wouldn't bend. Found our strength in the cracks within. Every fall just taught us how to get back up and say it now. Sing it loud, let the walls fall away. Hands up, we're alive today. Love's a wild wind, let it run you free. If you stumble, stand and believe. We rise with the scars we earned, turn the fear into lessons learned. When the lights go down, we choose to stay. Wide open sky, we find our way. When the night feels heavy on your bones, and the silence starts feeling like stone, put your ear to the beating drum. That's a million hearts saying, come on. Freedom's not a place you land, it's a choice you make. A line in the sand, hold on tight to what you know. You're stronger than the pain you know. Sing it loud, let the walls fall away. Hands up, we're alive today. Love's a wild wind, let it run you free. If you stumble, stand and believe. We rise with the scars we earned, turn the fear into lessons learned. When the lights go down, we choose to stay. Wide open skies, we find our way. We find our way. So play it slow, let the strings ring true. Found my courage standing next to you. No chains tonight, just open eyes, wide open skies, wide open skies. I learned your name on a cracked old radio in a bedroom with posters taped to the wall. You played it loud so the night wouldn't win. We were broke on sleep, but rich in belief. Dad said keep your feet on the ground, but the embers like a promise we could trust. I watched the crowd from the cheap seats rise, hands in the air, every doubt pushed aside. From the garage to the open road, every chord had a place to go. If you listen close, you could feel it start, a steady beat fixing heavy hearts. From stadiums shaking anthems to songs that break, we tell the truth in every note we make. Love on the line, hope, learning to stand, ambition burning in calloused hands. Turn it up when the world feels hard. These melodies keep our dreams alive. When the lights go down and we're torn apart, the music heals us every time. I've seen a singer freeze and find the voice with 1,000 eyes, waiting on the sound. A piano rang through a scarred apart, strangers crying like they knew it all. A girl in the back held a letter tight for someone gone for a better night. The band leaned in, let the chorus carry a full room breathing slow and steady. There's a line in a song that knows your name, gets you through the miles and the weather days. You don't feel alone when the drums come in. It's a second chance to begin again. From stadiums shaking anthems to songs that break, we tell the truth in every note we make. Love on the line, hope, learning to stand, ambition burning in calloused hands. Turn it up when the world feels hard. These melodies keep our dreams alive. When the lights go down and we're torn apart, the music heals us every time. Strings rise slow like a sunrise inside. Guitars hold on, let the feeling ride. If you've fallen down, if you've lost your way, there's a song right here that's got you today. From stadiums shaking anthems to songs that break, we tell the truth in every note we make. Love on the line, hope, learning to stand, ambition burning in calloused hands. Turn it up when the world feels hard. These melodies keep our dreams alive. When the lights go down and we're torn apart, the music heals us every time. So play it slow when the night feels long. Play it loud till the pain is gone. We're still standing where we started from, held together by a simple song. I learned love in a backseat your name written on a receipt from a diner we never paid back. We were young and sure of everything, and shaking hearts on fire. Thought the road would stay forgiven, thought the world would never tire. But time don't ask for permission, it takes what it needs to survive. I lost you to miles and decisions, still learned how to stay alive. Through the timeless ballads we sang out loud, and the anthems that carried us through the crowd. From broken nights to believing again, I found my strength where the hurt had been. Every fall taught my knees how to rise, every dream kept a light in my eyes. I'm still standing in the chorus now of a life that breaks me, then shows me how. I watch heartbreak move like weather, one call changed everything. Your silence louder than anger, a goodbye without a ring. I slept on floors of empty apartments, chasing work and borrowed hope. Played my songs for half-full rooms, just to prove I wasn't done. Some nights the weight was heavy, some mornings I couldn't breathe, but something in me was ready to fight for the parts of me. Through the timeless ballads we sang out loud, and the anthems that carried us through the crowd. From broken nights to believing again, I found my strength where the hurt had been. Every fall taught my knees how to rise, every dream kept a light in my eyes. I'm still standing in the chorus now of a life that breaks me, then shows me how. I've seen tears hit the stage floor, heard the drums pound out my fear. Strings rise like a promise, saying you're still here. If love is a risk worth taking, then pain is the proof we tried. I won't trade these scars for nothing, they kept my hope alive. Through the timeless ballads we sang out loud, and the anthems that carried us through the crowd. From broken nights to believing again, I found my strength where the hurt had been. Every fall taught my knees how to rise, every dream kept a light in my eyes. I'm still standing in the chorus now of a life that breaks me, then shows me how. So turn the guitar up, let the crash come down, let the piano hold me steady now. This song's for the ones who made it through, the human spirit, loud and true. Alarm clock screaming at 5:15. Coffee tastes burnt, but it keeps me alive. Bills on the counter, red ink and dates. Kids need shoes, rent can't wait. Radio talking about another bad year. I tie my boots tight, push down the fear. Street lights flicker on my way to work. Every cracked sidewalk knows how much it hurts. Some days I feel like I'm built to bend, but I haven't broke yet, not even then. I'm still standing on Main Street tonight, knuckles bruised but my heart still right. Life came swinging, didn't pull its punch. I went down hard, but I got back up. If this is a war, I'll fight my part with tired hands and a stubborn heart. I'm still standing on Main Street tonight, and that's a win in this fight. Saw my reflection in a pawn shop window, older than I planned, moving real slow. Dreams I'd folded in a desk drawer. Some I lost, some I'm still fighting for. Mom says pray, Dad says stay tough. Friends drift away when the road gets rough, but there's a fire in my chest when I breathe, a quiet proof I still believe. I've carried weight I don't talk about, but I learned what faith really means in doubt. I'm still standing on Main Street tonight, hands are shaking, but I won't hide. Life came swinging, didn't pull its punch. I went down hard, but I got back up. If this is a war, I'll fight my part with tired hands and a stubborn heart. I'm still standing on Main Street tonight, and that's a win in this fight. I've seen heroes in work boots and scars, not on stages, not on screens of stars. Just people choosing to stay one more day, finding strength in the smallest ways. If you're listening and barely holding on, you're stronger than you think. Keep moving on. We're still standing on Main Street tonight, side by side under busted lights. Life came swinging, didn't pull its punch. We went down hard, but we got back up. If this is a war, we'll fight our part with worn out hands and faithful hearts. We're still standing on Main Street tonight, and that's a win in this fight. When the sun comes up and the road's still long, I'll take one breath and carry on. No parade, no victory speech, just another mile within reach. Still standing, yeah, I'm still standing on Main Street tonight. I learned the chords from a cracked old radio on a back road night with the windows down. Mom said love don't come easy, kid, but it shows up when you stand your ground. We played till the neighbors knew our names, rust on the string, but the heart was loud. Every wrong turn still felt right when the beat kept pulling us around. I've seen the doubt in a tired crowd. Hearts won't thin, but they're still proud. When the lights flicker, we don't fall. We turn it up and let it roll. We keep the fire alive, let it rise in our hands. From small town stages to faraway lands. If love's the fire, we're ready to stand. With scars on our sleeves and faith in the band. We keep the fire alive through the long, hard miles. Freedom rings in the chords and the smiles. When the world says stop, we answer with sound. We keep the fire alive, burning right now. I met you leaning on a beat-up case. Said you've been running but not from love. You had hope in your jacket pocket, and a map with the corners torn up. We wrote our names in the set listing, promised to play it honest and true. Every promise kept us breathing. Every fall taught us what to do. The road gets heavy, the nights get long, but the song still proves us strong. When the room goes quiet and waits, we hit the count and seal our fate. We keep the fire alive, let it rise in our hands. From small town stages to faraway lands. If love's a fire, we're ready to stand. With scars on our sleeves and faith in the band. We keep the fire alive through the long, hard miles. Freedom rings in the chords and the smiles. When the world says stop, we answer with sound. We keep the fire alive, burning right now. Piano rolls like a promise kept. Strings come in, lift every breath. Drums hit home, steady and true. Bassline carries me back to you. If tomorrow shakes our belief, we'll lean on the groove, find relief. We keep the fire alive, let it rise in our hands. From small town stages to faraway lands. If love's a fire, we're ready to stand. With scars on our sleeves and faith in the band. We keep the fire alive through the long, hard miles. Freedom rings in the chords and the smiles. When the world says stop, we answer with sound. We keep the fire alive, burning right now. So play it slow, let the last note stay. Hearts wide open, we'll find our way. As long as there's a reason to believe, we keep the fire alive, you and me. We were parked by the river with the radio low, paint peeling off that old red door. You said the world felt heavy, like a weight on your chest, but your hand in mine said we were more. The city kept moving, bells on the dash, dreams folded up in the glove compartment. Every mile we drove felt like a test, but quitting never felt like an option. They said we'd fade out, lose our fire, trade our faith for something safe. But I learned right there in your eyes, some things are built to stay. We're still standing, hearts wide open, letting love lead the way. Through the noise, through the doubt, we're not backing down today. Hear the drums in our blood, feel the strings start to rise. This is hope getting loud, this is freedom alive. We're still standing, still in love. And that's the reason we survive. I've seen you cry in the kitchen light at 3 a.m. with the sink running, talking to God, talking to yourself, wondering if all this work meant something. Then you laughed through tears and fixed your hair, said tomorrow I'll try again. That kind of strength don't make the news, but it's how every change begins. We learn to bend but never break, to sing even when our voices shake. Every scar became a map, pointing us right back. We're still standing, hearts wide open, letting love lead the way. Through the noise, through the doubt, we're not backing down today. Hear the drums in our blood, feel the strings start to rise. This is hope getting loud, this is freedom alive. We're still standing, still in love. And that's the reason we survive. If the road gets rough and the lights burn out, if the crowd goes home and the faith runs thin, I'll be right here, no turning around. We didn't come this far to give in. Let the guitar cry, let the piano fall, let the crash ring out like a promise kept. We're more than the sum of the hits we took, we're proof of every breath we left. We're still standing, hearts wide open, letting love lead the way. Through the noise, through the doubt, we're not backing down today. Hear the drums in our blood, feel the strings start to rise. This is hope getting loud, this is freedom alive. We're still standing, still in love. Yeah, that's the reason we survive. So play it slow, let the night roll on. Every song like a flag we raise from a small town room to the world outside. We keep believing, we keep the faith, still standing, still in love. And we're here to stay. We were counting spare change on a kitchen table, radio low with a crack in the sound. You had your jacket on, ready for the long road. I had a map with towns we never found. Bills in a stack, dreams in a coffee cup. Learning how to stand when the floor feels rough. Every mile taught us what it costs to want something more than we've got. I saw the doubt in your tired eyes, but I saw fire under it all. We learned to breathe through the fear and answer every fall. There's steel in our hearts, though our hands may shake. We bend, we don't break, no matter the way. When the night feels long and the climb feels hard, love keeps time like a beating drum. We're not done, we've only started. Steel in our hearts, steel in our hearts. Played small shows where the lights flickered, 3 chords loud in a half-full room. You sang like the walls were listening close, like tomorrow needed proof. I worked days, you worked late nights, left notes on the door just to say hold tight. Every scar was a lesson learned, every loss made the hunger burn. We stitched our hope from broken plans, made a promise we could keep. If we fall forward. If we hurt, we still believe. There's steel in our hearts, though our hands may shake. We bend, we don't break, no matter the way. When the night feels long and the climb feels hard, love keeps time like a beating drum. We're not done, we've only started. Steel in our hearts, steel in our hearts. Let the guitar cry out what words can't say. Let the drums hit off like a pulse in the chest. If the world says stop, we'll lean into the strength. This is how we survive the test. I don't need easy, I need true. I need the road that leads me back to you. There's steel in our hearts, built from every scar, from who we were to who we are. When the lights go out and the fear runs loud, we rise again to the sound of love. We're still here, we're still breathing. Steel in our hearts, steel in our hearts. So play it slow, let the last chord ring. We made it this far, that means everything. Tomorrow waits, and we won't be afraid. We're steel in our hearts, we're ready to stay. I learned the map from a cracked windshield, late bus rides and coffee gone cold. My hands were shaking on a beat-up wheel, chasing a promise I never sold. Mom said, boy, don't burn yourself out. Dad just nodded, counting the bills. I wrote my name on the back of a flyer, dream stuffed in a jacket that didn't fit. Every mile felt heavy as a storm, but I kept breathing through the pain. I didn't know what I'd become, I just knew I couldn't stay the same. I'm still standing on the same road, with scars that prove I tried. Turn the hurt into a heartbeat, let it shake me alive. I fall down, I get back up, when the night feels too long. I'm still standing on the same road, singing everything that went wrong. Play loud rooms with broken sound, strings cut deep into my skin. Crowds came close, then thinned back out, like they were never really in. I watched friends choose a safe way home, clocking in, clocking out on time. I chose a stage and an empty tank, bet my youth on a crooked line. There were nights I almost quit, hands on my face, staring at the floor. But something in my chest said stay, like I've been here before. I'm still standing on the same road, with scars that prove I tried. Turn the hurt into a heartbeat, let it shake me alive. I fall down, I get back up, when the night feels too long. I'm still standing on the same road, singing everything that went wrong. If I make it, I'll make it loud, for the kids who feel too much, for the ones who learn the hard way, that hope can still hit hard as luck. This guitar's worn, but it's honest, every chord's a piece of me. I didn't win by being fearless, I won by staying when it hurts to breathe. I'm still standing on the same road, yeah, I've paid every mile. Turn the hurt into a heartbeat, hear the crowd, feel the fire. I fall down, I get back up, let the drums carry me home. I'm still standing on the same road, now I'm not walking it alone. So if you're tired, if you're trying, if your dream feels heavy tonight, just know I'm out here singing with you. learn love in a beat-up car. Radio low, your hand on the wheel. We chase small towns and bigger scars, believing every promise had a seal. Your laugh cut through the engine noise like it knew my name back then. I wrote our future on matchbook lines, thought forever was a sure thing. But time plays a rough on honest hearts, bends the truth till it breaks apart. Still I tune these strings and I try to get it right. Turn it up, let the guitars cry loud, let the drums hit hard like rain on a roof. If love falls down, we stand back up. That's the deal we made with the truth. Rock and roll taught me how to feel, how to bleed and still believe. When the world goes quiet and cold, these songs remind me I'm still free. I lost you on a Tuesday morning, coffee burned, goodbye half said. Your jacket gone from the back of the chair, empty space where dreams once lived. I work nights, play dive bar sets, hands raw but my heart away. Every quarter step forward, every mile another break. The pain don't leave, it changes shape, turns into fire, turns into faith. I lean into the feedback roar and I ask for more. Turn it up, let the guitars cry loud, let the drums hit hard like rain on a roof. If love falls down, we stand back up. That's the deal we made with the truth. Rock and roll taught me how to feel, how to bleed and still believe. When the world goes quiet and cold, these songs remind me I'm still free. I've seen kids in the front row, eyes on fire, holding on to every line. I've seen broken folks find a reason in a melody in time. It ain't about fame or gold lights, it's about staying alive. One song can pull you through another long night. Turn it up, let the guitars cry loud, let the drums hit hard like rain on a roof. If love falls down, we stand back up. That's the deal we made with the truth. Rock and roll taught me how to feel, how to bleed and still believe. Yeah, these songs remind me I'm still free. So I'll play it slow, then strike it bold, till my hands give out, till the story's told. From heartbreak roads to rising dreams, these strings kept me standing, and they always will. Turn it up, let the guitars cry loud, let the drums hit hard like rain on a roof. If love falls down, we stand back up. That's the deal we made with the truth. Rock and roll taught me how to feel, I grew up on a street with flickering porch lights. Radio buzzed through a cracked bedroom door. Dad worked late, Mom counted change at midnight. I learned real quick what a dream is for. Concrete under worn-out sneakers, knuckles scraped from learning to fight. Every promise felt heavy as a speaker when the power cut out in the middle of the night. I felt small, but the fire stayed loud. Heartbeat time to a battered drum. I didn't know how, but I knew somehow this wasn't where my story was done. We're still standing on these wires, hands shaking but we don't let go. Every fall just feeds the fire. When the world says no, we say go. Hear the crowd through the ringing pain. All these miles, all these scars. We're still standing on these wires, reaching hard for who we are. I've seen friends trade hope for a paycheck, watch love slip through tired hands. I've slept in vans with busted heat vents, chasing stages no one understands. Posters peeling off the brick walls, names fading but the dreams stay clear. Every night felt like a coin toss, still we played like the break was here. There were days I almost quit, weight of doubt on my back, but the song kept pulling me in like a train on a one-way track. We're still standing on these wires, hands shaking but we don't let go. Every fall just feeds the fire. When the world says no, we say go. Hear the crowd through the ringing pain. All these miles, all these scars. We're still standing on these wires, reaching hard for who we are. If I lose it all tonight, I'll still have the truth I say. Every tear, every fight, built the voice that never bends. Turn the amps up, let it break. Let the strings cry what I can't say. This is more than a stage and a name. This is life.